So before this starts, for everybody who says I have awkward outros, we're going to try something a little different at the end, so there's that for you. So after trading Derrick Rose, I thought the Chicago Bulls were committed to surrounding Jimmy Butler with a bunch of young players and potentially trading away Taj Gibson to acquire a point guard or something. At least that's what I would have done. But the Bulls, it seems that they are trying to bump themselves up in the playoff race in the Eastern Conference by signing a couple of veterans, one being Rajon Rondo, as well as Dwyane Wade. And if we look at their previous seasons, I mean, Rondo, he was still killing it with his playmaking with Sacramento, but given his struggles when it comes to scoring, getting to the free throw line, and his defense has declined as well, a lot of people question that signing. And then Dwyane Wade, I mean, I think Dwyane Wade is still a very good player, and his ability to drive inside and attack defenses, cut off ball. Dwyane Wade is still an effective player. His defense has declined a bit as well as he's gotten older. And the question is, how can these two fit with Jimmy Butler? Now, the obvious thing is, neither one of these three are natural outside shooters. Rajon Rondo actually shot like 35% from three last year. Dwyane Wade has pretty much just dropped three-pointers out of his game completely, and Jimmy Butler did not have a very good percentage from there last year either. And the way the NBA is nowadays with driving and kicking and defenses collapsing inside and forcing you to kick out to shooters, it would help to have a couple of your perimeter guys be able to hit a three-pointer. Well, to be honest with you, I think it could go a few different ways because Jimmy Butler as well as Dwyane Wade are very good at cutting to the basket. They're also really good at finishing inside. They're not afraid to attack the defense. They get to the free throw line quite a bit. So there is a world where Rajon Rondo could be the primary ball handler, and then he could use a pick and roll to get inside, and then Wade or Butler could cut inside. I don't know if you can put all of your eggs into that basket, but I do think there is some value there. A big concern I have, however, is once Rajon Rondo does not have the ball in his hand, because Dwyane Wade as well as Jimmy Butler, they like having the ball, they like bringing it up, they like being in pick and rolls and things like that. We saw how ineffective Rondo was playing off ball with the Dallas Mavericks. When he was on the Celtics years ago, he did have a knack for cutting inside as well. He doesn't do it as much anymore. Now, does that mean he can revive that part of his game? Maybe. I don't know, but in today's NBA, it's really tough to have your offense based upon Rajon Rondo, Dwyane Wade, or Jimmy Butler driving inside, and then one of the other two cutting inside. I think it can work sometimes, but I don't know. That's really tough. I do think they're going to have to put Nikola Mirotic in the game at power forward to give these guys some shooting because, I mean, you need somebody to stretch the defense out a little bit. And while Mirotic, he could be the next Ryan Anderson, which is definitely a good thing. There's questions about his defense. He doesn't shoot well from the field. As far as his physicality inside, it's not the best. Now, Robin Lopez can definitely help out when it comes to the defense, but Robin Lopez doesn't exactly kill it on the boards. He's not bad, but he's not intimidating and grabbing a lot of rebounds and stuff like that, so that's going to be a weird fit, but you're pretty much forced to put Nikola Mirotic in the game because you need some sort of shooting in that starting lineup. Now, the Bulls do have some other guys who can hit a three-pointer as well. Doug McDermott shot 43% from three last year, playing about 23 minutes. He played the whole season, so you can insert him there at times to give you shooting. There's also Denzel Valentine, who shot 44% from three in his last season in college, taking over 200 threes, so he's definitely good from out there. But he's only a rookie, so you can't ask the guy to do too much. But I think the Bulls, given Wade, Rondo, and Butler, they're going to need at least one shooter in there at all times, which means it's usually going to be at the power forward spot. Or if you want to go with Jimmy Butler at the 4 and then McDermott at the 3, that's the sort of thing you could try. Gut feeling, I think Jimmy Butler and Dwyane Wade together, I think that could work because they're both very good at driving inside. Wade is an excellent cutter off ball. I'm concerned with Rondo, okay? Like I mentioned, when he was in Dallas, we saw what happened when he was playing off ball Wade likes the ball, Jimmy Butler likes the ball, and I'm not saying Rondo can't make it work. I mean, again, he shot well from 3 last season, so does that mean that he's going to become like this really productive off-ball player who can stretch the floor for Dwyane Wade and Jimmy Butler? I mean, if he can continue his shooting from last season, that would honestly be kind of perfect. But last year was the first time Rondo ever had a respectable percentage from 3. Can he do it 2 years in a row? It's a question. I don't know. If Chicago can really put together an offense of off-ball screens that can get Dwyane Wade and Jimmy Butler driving to the basket, and then Rondo can hit him for, alley-oops or just passes inside, could work. I don't know. They're kind of going back to like 1992 with this offense, but perhaps it'll work. Where do I think Chicago ends up in the playoff race? I think they're going to be fighting towards the middle or the bottom of the Eastern Conference. That's just my honest opinion. I could see them finishing as high as 5, as low as 8. Maybe missing the playoffs if this fit is just not good at all. It's going to be interesting. We'll see. Fred Hoiberg is really going to be tested with this lineup, so we'll see what happens. Alright, here's a new awkward outro for you. I'm playing Overwatch, and I'm using McCree, whose entire thing is being able to aim, which normally means I would be ass at him, but I had this one decent game where I'm actually popping shots off and killing people, so I figured I might as well show it. I mean, look at this right here on Soldier. I was shocked that I actually got that one. And then this little moment right here against Farah, well, what happened there, that's usually how I do with McCree. I just miss everything. She comes back, I actually nailed a shot. I was like, holy hell. I should go to the casino right now. My luck is on cloud 9. Now this kill here on Roadhog, that's not really much of anything. But Diva is like the skinniest person in the friggin' world, so to actually hit her with the left click, that's pretty damn impressive. And then I just straight flashbang cheese the Soldier right there. And then I have no idea how the hell I hit that Mercy, and I didn't really earn that elimination, but they killed her when she went around the corner. And I actually kicked ass with McCree, so it was pretty cool. Alright, I'm out. See y'all.